هل أنت مستعد؟ هيا نبدأ. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Assalamu alaikum. Marhaban. Welcome to another episode of Learning Arabic with Daniel. Today we will continue with Unit 10, Al-Wahdatu Ashira. And this topic, هذا موضوع عن الجو, the weather, الجو, or the atmosphere. سنبدأ, and we will begin with Dialogue 3, الحوار الثالث. هيا نبدأ. هذا حوار مع خالد وحازم. This dialogue is with Khalid and Hazim. الجو معتدل هذه الأيام. هذا فصل الربيع. الحمد لله. ذهب الصيف وذهب الحر وذهب الشتاء وذهب البرد. أين سنقضي عطلة الأسبوع؟ نذهب إلى الشاطئ. الشاطئ بعيد. نذهب إلى البر. هذه فكرة طيبة. نذهب إلى البر. سأحضر الخيمة والسجادة. سأحضر الطعام والشراب. أسرتي ستحضر معي. أسرتي ستحضر معي أيضا. So now let's go through the translation. الترجمة. الجو معتدل هذه الأيام. The weather is warm or calm right now, this day. هذه الأيام. هذا, this is فصل الربيع. Now remember from the previous lesson, this is an example of mubtada and khabar. Mubtada, هذا, and then the khabar, which is the information about this, هذا, which is this, which is فصل الربيع. And another lesson I want to introduce today is the mudaf and mudaf ilay. And this is how possession is indicated in the Arabic language. So here we have faslu al-rabi'. Now we mentioned last time a noun, a ism, can be known by either a beginning of it, which is alif lam, which tells us whether this ism is ma'rifa, if it has an alif lam, an al at the front, or if it ends in another case, or if it ends with a tanween, which means it will end with a sound like an, or in, and this will tell us that it's indefinite, nakira in Arabic, which means we're not talking about something specific. Now, if a noun does not contain the alif lam or the tanween, the an, or in at the end, then this noun must be mudaf. And this is an example of that. So we have faslu. We're not saying al-faslu or faslun. So we're not saying a season or the season. We're saying season. And this means that this season is being possessed by something. So faslu ar-rabi', which means spring, means the season of spring. So instead of using the word of, we have this way of, this is the way Arabic tells us that something is being possessed. So faslu ar-rabi' means the season of spring. So we have that mudaf ilay contained within the khabar, which is the khabar, which is the information about this. So this is the season of spring. هذا فصل ربيع. Okay? We can go to the next sentence now. Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. ذهب الصيف, the season of summer has gone. وذهب الحر, and the heat, al-har, has gone. وذهب الشتاء, the winter has gone. وذهب البرد, and the cold has gone. So you must know ذهب now is to go or to have gone. So ذهب is the past tense, which is gone, and of course the other words that we've covered. أين سنقضي العطلة الأسبوع? Where will we spend the season? Where would we spend the weekend? عطلة holiday, الأسبوع the week holiday. Yeah, which of course it's literal translation, but it really means the holiday of the weekend. And this is another example of مضاف مضاف إليه. مضاف مضاف إليه. So عطلة, you notice there's no alif lam and there's no tanween, so it must be possessed. So عطلة, this the holiday of al-usbu', and this now will be the mudaf ilay, so the possessor. Now another thing I didn't mention actually, so it's good we have another example, is that the possessor takes on a kasra. Yeah. So that means that the possessor, if it is mu'rab, mu'rab means it takes, its case endings can change. That in the normal case, which is most nouns, then that means that it will take a kasra at the end. So in the previous example, it was faslu rabi'i, so it has a kasra at the end, rabi'i. But of course, if you finish, then it's not pronounced. But of course, if I were to continue, I'd have to say faslu rabi'i, the a to show that it's the possessor, so the season of the spring. And in this example, utlat al-usbu'i. Yeah, but of course, if I was finishing, you wouldn't notice. It would be utlat al-usbu'. But if it were to continue in the sentence, then it would have become utlat al-usbu'i. So let's go to the next sentence. Nadhabu ila shati'i. So we will go to the beach. Ash-shati'u ba'id. Nadhabu ila al-bar. The beach is far. We will go to the river. Al-bir. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is an excellent idea. نذهب إلى البر. So, sorry, I made a mistake there. Al-Bari is not the river. The river will be Nahr or Dafaq. So here is Al-Bar, which means the wild. We will go to the wild or the jungle. So nadhabu ila al-bari, so we will go to the jungle or the wild. Sa'uhdiru al-khaymata was-sajjadata. So I will bring, sa means future, so sa'uhdiru al-khaymata, the tent. I will bring the tent, so notice the alif lam for the the, was-sajjadata, and the carpet. Yeah, so you might know a word sujood, which is prostration, common word used. So as-sajjada links to that and is the carpet. So أحضر الطعام والشراب. So common word. سأحضر again. So I will bring. Yeah. So future. The sa will. سأحضر I will bring الطعام. So alif lam again. The food, and the alif lam again. الشراب is the drink. أسرتي ستحضر معي. So my family, أسرتي, ستحضر will come with me. So the sa at the front of the present tense verb makes it into the future tense. So they will come معي, with me. أسرتي ستحضر معي أيضا. My family will also come with me. So the also is the أيضا at the end. And of course the ستحضر will come with me. And معي. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast, and stay tuned for more episodes, and do listen over again to make sure that you learn different points mentioned, and of course the new vocabulary.
Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, share this podcast wherever you're listening. Thank you.